What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark with Not Your Father's Capital. What's going on when we talk Solana meme coins, guys? We've had an outstanding run within some of the Solana meme coins. There's been a lot of swings and misses, but this is something where I want to break down for you guys my thoughts as we get into some of the topic about Jupiter, okay? Within Jupiter, guys, this is something where we look into the possibilities of a decentralized exchange kind of rivaling what we're seeing within Uniswap. There's been a lot of steam coming out with Jupiter and a lot of people calling for some very, very important numbers within Jupiter. So I'm going to break it all down for you guys. Get into some of the founders' comments, as well as I want your guys' thoughts on this exchange as we get further into 2024. Solana has been on a hot tear, and it seems to be the talk of the town every time they have a meme coin come out. So we're going to get into it. Drop your comments down below, like I said, guys, and make sure you guys are all firmly subscribed below to Not Your Father's Capital. I appreciate each and every one of you, and let's get down into the business, okay? So this is where we're seeing Jupiter's exchange founder breaking silence on the Jupe token mechanism. Now, what I'm about to tell you guys is not financial advice, so please do your own research and due diligence when we talk crypto on the channel. Okay, but first, let's look into coin market cap, and you can see here the metrics within Jupiter. You can see here, right here, just a little bit below a Uniswap's V3. All right, and that's kind of what we've seen within, the more traditional way that people use DeFi, okay? That's what everybody's used to, but, within some of these layer one, such as Solana, this is where Jupiter looks to get its mark, where we talk about how exactly they are changing the game, okay? And we can see how big this trading volume has been, all right, in the last 24 hours, just a little bit below Uniswap. So kind of a testament to what's going on exactly within that DEX. But let's get down back into the news, because this is very, very important, okay? So known by the pseudonym Meow, this is how the founder basically clarifies what's going on, because what we've seen is there's a lot of strategic use within the team treasury for their liquidity pools, which has caused a lot of scrutiny from some of the communities, okay? But he ensures that there's fairness in funding, letting the team only access the settled price post airdrops and initial buyer activities, okay? So from my understanding, this is a 2-year lock, so it gives you kind of some relief if you look into the future. This is not going to be a crypto that's going to just be short-lived. They're going to be around, okay? So within their exchange, guys, that is how they've addressed the confusion surrounding the sale. There's not going to be selling after 7 days. The tokens within the launch pool will either go to the treasury or be used in liquidity pools. And from what I've read, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to be in there for about 2 years before they can access it. So it's kind of incentivizing some of the people that work within Jupe to stick around for that time period, okay? So it's kind of just ensuring fairness. Now, what I've really gathered from this whole exchange is this is allowing us, basically, in my personal opinion, to get into the territory where we could be making multiples, okay? I think it's a very dynamic price when we look at Jupe, and more so when we talk about it, guys. It's something where it had a little bit of a fall off, right? A little bit of fall off when we talk about their launch and to where they're currently at right now. We can take a dive into what we're seeing within, this would be the DEX tools, okay? And you can see this chart, guys, where this is that initial offering, right? This is where everybody got a little concerned, and then obviously that sell-off taking us down to that 5-6 range, where a lot of people really were into that launch, buying into it, guys. And now, as we currently stand around an $889 million market cap, trading hands at around 59 cents. Okay, so it does present a buying opportunity, and a lot of people are calling for, Jupiter and kind of getting into the thoughts of what we can look at if they would get to being the level of a Uniswap, okay? It's very early. We know about the technology within Solana, and this is something where I definitely can see this doing a 5x or beyond, okay? So at these current levels, if you get to where Uniswap was way back when, you can kind of do your own math, guys, and get to, a 5x from where we are right now. That would be essentially where, Uniswap is settled at. And I think that's something where, if you look into the potential of Jupiter, right? This is not saying I'm buying it. This is not telling you guys to buy it. I'm just saying there's some potential there. If you really truly believe in Solana's ecosystem, this would be their DEX, guys. This would be their decentralized exchange, kind of the go-to. And transactionally, the volume, that'll all be there, okay? So if you believe in, what Solana is doing from an ecosystem, Jupiter makes sense. It makes sense from a DeFi standpoint as being a potential game changer, okay? And that's where I look at possibly getting into that, 5x from here and beyond. I really, truly would not surprise me if, 1 year down the road or beyond, Jupiter does a 5x. So if you're in the Solana meme coin space and you guys are gamblers within the Solana ecosystem, or you just believe in Solana, I think Jupiter is a fair shot. If you want a more highly volatile, highly risky, asset to get into for the future. I think that's something where there's a lot of opportunity if they can eventually become the next Uniswap, right? They're just rivaling them in trading volume. And more so, we look into Jupiter, you can see that market cap, guys, is something where it is very attractive, okay? And the metrics and what I'm seeing on chain, some of the the stuff that I'll look at on the charts, right, within like team supply, the tokenomics, so on and so forth. If as long as the founder is correct in his statement that and those tokens are locked up and it's not going to be some dump or some scheme from the team, it's something where I definitely have some belief that this as a decentralized exchange can absolutely have some success within trading and see that 5x or beyond. So the technology is great. I don't know if you guys do your research. Check it out on their website. If you want to get into it, it's very, very, very exciting what they can be doing in terms of speed and scalability. That's all good and fine and dandy. Truly, they do bring something that I think a lot of decentralized exchanges are lacking, right? And the way that Solana's ecosystem tokens have been doing, it is set up for a very strong run. So that's just how I feel about this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. We're going to be tracking Jupiter and kind of see where it goes from here. Full disclosure, I'm not invested in Jupiter. Just kind of, caught my attention because I have got into a few Solana meme coins. And so it just makes sense. It makes sense. If we can get to levels that Uniswap exactly we're at, or even some of the exchanges close to it, I think we'd be in a good spot. I would not rule out a 5x for Jupiter. So that's what I got. I hope you guys all found some value. Let me know your thoughts down below, as well as subscribing down below if you can. Appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.